Hello, thank you for being here. I am still looking at a box of discs. I'm going to put the discs that were here back in, and hopefully in the right spot. H, 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 H. Oh, there's one with my rating. L, L. I think I found. I think I have. There we are. I found where the M's go. Or where they were. So, I am not sure. Oh yeah, I see my rating in here. CG1, CG2. Lots of G's. I bet those are games. Here's one. Oh, I take the Diskette. Oh, I did. It's H. And I think that might be some kind of graphic something. I suspect. Oh, it's coming up. Let's see what we have. Doodle Slideshow. Well, it's funny, a lot of these files are programs. Would you like to load the high-res dump? Okay. Oh. Well. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just press A. Oh, okay. I think. Kind of a modern scene with trees. Yeah, I don't really need to change the order. I need to know how to get back. I tried F8. And what did it do? It's doing something. Maybe it's filling it in a little more. I pressed F. Oh. Okay. So it's seems to be trees and things. Remember, of course, the graphics resolution back then was mighty. Oh, okay. Guess it's changed a little bit. Oh, okay. It's almost like different versions of the same picture. Yes, it is. Interesting. Ooh. Now, as that was the first of the H discs, I wonder if things advanced. Here, there's another disc. Is this still loading? I think it might be. I'm not sure. This is another disc. It is CHE. Contains 24 files with 0 blocks free. Okay, I'm going to reset and restart. Let's see what we have. Art to show. Well, let's see if things have advanced. These discs, I guess I just picked bad discs to start off with because these discs sound fine. Okay. Kansas City Commodore users. And apparently the Fox Valley 64 users group made some changes. I guess they found some things that were they considered bugs. I guess. Anyway, we'll see what happens here. I am suspecting that little by little over time. Oh, Commodore 64 art show. Press any key to start. Okay. Oh, yes. Interesting. I believe that's probably from the Fox Valley user group. Maybe it's their logo. Alright, I'm hoping I don't have to hit anything. Ooh. I bet you, now I'm pretty close to this, but even still, for the time and the day and all and such, that's pretty impressive. Too bad it doesn't say who did that. Ooh. Ah. Anyway, from what I know, at some point TPUG did put out, and somewhere I have it, a DVD or a CD that had everything. So if you have that, then I suppose you have all this somewhere. I'm trying to think. See, I'm not necessarily up to date on all the modern-ish things with the 64. I'm suspecting with the CD, the thing to do would be to, in the days when most computers had those, would be to load it in, copy it onto your SD card, and then plunk that in to your thing that read SD cards on the 64, I think. I don't know. Anyway, these are pretty fine. They are. Ooh. Well, while I'm here, I found this in the basement. Behold the magic. Ah, sugar. Ah, honey, honey. You are my candy girl. And you got me wanting to. Isn't that magic? What do we have here? Ooh, a view at the window. I don't know if this sings a different song. Ah, sugar. Nope. Ah, honey, honey. Same song. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting to. Huh. Cool. I am not an artist. I am not. Not this kind of artist. I could never create something such as that. I could not. I take really good photographs of things, but I couldn't do that. And remember, this was 30, almost 40 years ago. People were doing this with the 64. And this was not digitized. For example, the one thing I know, like the sign that I made reference to, the 680 CFTR thing, is, I know I used a koala pad. Made things much easier. Huh. It did. Well, I don't know how many pictures are in this show, but we'll let it keep going. I will put this disc back. I don't want to lose it, or lose the place or anything. This. I'll try not to get this. Oh, yes. Let's see here. E for education. G. G. Oh, G. I thought it would be. I thought G would be games. It seems to say that it is pictures. Pictures. TPUG. Oh, wait. TPUG games. Interesting. Ooh. Heavy box. Going down. Well, that's kind of goofy. As the disk drive spins. Oh, excuse me. Here's my TPUG, or not mine. It's my brother's TPUG magazine. This would have been exactly 1 year after we appeared on the cover. Now, isn't that interesting? I like that in that it's funny, because I'm not an artist, but I know about some things. When you talk about neutral space, there's a lot of neutral space there, which we would assume would be hair. drawing hair, like even for Hollywood up until a while ago with animation stuff, hair was crazy. You needed crazy expensive machines. And, yeah. Anyway. So, better to leave it blank. Let's see. What do we have? There was a lot. What is this? There's a lot of stuff in here. There's an ad for the transactor. Oh. Exit. Oops, I suppose maybe at least this directory will show up like okay, the rest of the stuff on here seems to be stuff to do for the koala pad. And the koala pad was a little tablet. Somewhere I probably had one. But you know what, just because I can, and I should, I remember being at committee meetings when we would discuss list me files and how to make them and what to do. Only 4 programs. The rest are data. Koala Verter. Convert koala pics to print them. KV printer. Do the actual printing. Oh. Okay. Cool. I got a lot of disks to go through, but I'm not going to do it right yet. But I'll check and see. Anyway, it seems that a lot of them are from the Commodore 64 days. I will look and see. What is that? What I can find. There's lots. It's a big box. It's full. I'm not sure if there's 100 discs in there or more. Probably more. It's funny though, because you know, I spent a long time as the TPUG librarian, and there were some discs in there that I was pretty pleased with. One of them was called CU1. It was the first utility disc for the Commodore 64 we put out. And funny, years later, I was sitting in Florida in my computer store, and this fellow came in and he wondered if somebody could possibly help him. And I said, well, I'll see what I can do. And he sat down and he had this disc. And he said, I've got this, and I just don't know what to do or how to make it go or how to, you know. So I sat down in front of the Commodore 64 and loaded up the directory, and sure enough, it was TPUG disk CU1. My name was in the directory. It was just exactly as it had left from TPUG. I don't think it was actually a TPUG disk. It would have been a copy of a TPUG disk. And I didn't want the fellow to, I don't know, to know. Like I didn't say, yeah, I made this disc. Yeah, you know, whatever. I just looked over kind of like this and said, oh yes, I'm familiar with this disc. And I showed him some things, and we wrote down some things. Off he went. And, of course, he came back from time to time for things. But it really did get him going on the machine. And that's always good. So, I will ponder some more discs, and I will continue working in the basement. So, until we meet again, stay happy, stay healthy, stay upright, some of the time. Until we meet again,